Hey guys, what's up? It's Caitlin here, and tonight I'm going to just show you my everyday makeup routine. I'm just kind of in the mood to play around and put on my makeup. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. I'm just going to go ahead and start by putting my hair up in a messy bun because that's usually what I do when I do my makeup. So just throw this up there. Alright, done. So we are going to actually skip primer. I do use that, but I just have a little bit left, and I've got an important concert I'm going to this weekend, so I'm rationing it out. So we're gonna skip the primer, but let's go ahead and go in with my favorite foundation, the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. I also really like this Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's like disgusting, but again, I'm rationing this out for the weekend, so we're just going to go ahead and go in with this one. If you're looking for a good drugstore foundation that is pretty comparable to this, I would definitely recommend the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. This is like really good. It's pretty thick, just the same way this is, so you only need really a little bit. But I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my brush. This is just a Real Techniques stippling brush or face brush, and I just put like 1.5 pumps on there. This is probably way too much, but we'll work with it. So go ahead and put this on, and my mirror is actually right behind this, so if you see me looking away, I'm just looking in the mirror. Now this is going to be kind of a full coverage look. If you're someone who likes light makeup, or you know, just want kind of like a more natural makeup, you can definitely, you know, use more of a light coverage foundation and obviously use less products than I'm going to be using. Holy crap, that's a lot of foundation. Whoops. But we'll go ahead and work with it. So just kind of get that all blended in to your skin. I do also like to use a beauty blender, which, oh, mine's right here. You would want to get this damp first. It's disgusting. I'm terrible at keeping my stuff clean, so luckily my skin is pretty good and I hardly ever get breakouts, so that's kind of a blessing. But a beauty blender actually works better than, you know, a stippling brush, because you can see, I don't know if you can see in camera, but kind of up close you can kind of see the brush strokes, so you want to really make sure to get those blended. So anyway, next let's go ahead and move on to powder. My favorite like translucent powder is just this Airspun one. It actually smells like an old lady named Edna. Like if you know an old lady named Edna, or like Bernice or Agnes, like this is probably what she smells like. God bless them, their souls, like no shade to them, but this smells like old lady. So if that's something that might offend you in some way, you know, maybe go with a different translucent powder, but I like this because it's a lot of product and it's cheap and it works. And it's been around since 1754. So just kind of put that all over your face. And then next I'm going to go ahead and move on to contouring. Now I'm pretty pale, so I do like pretty heavy contour. I always joke with my friends, they're like, you know, how do you do your makeup? You know, how do you do your contour, everything? I just tell them that I really just kind of want to look like I'm wearing makeup if I'm wearing makeup. So I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. This is my favorite shade. This isn't tawny, I believe. That's almost out. I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with this one. This one kind of matches my skin more, the shade it is now. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with that shade. Pretty heavy. Don't worry, we'll blend it out. And just go ahead and put that right where your upper ear down to about where your eyebrow ends. And do the same thing on this side. Again, it looks crazy right now. I know. We will blend this out. I also put a little bit up here on my temples, and I kind of connect that. And then also just all the way around the top. Now if you have a smaller forehead, you definitely want to skip this because it'll make your forehead look even smaller. If you have a larger forehead, you might want to put more contour on there because it'll make it appear smaller. I don't really know if I've got a big forehead or not. I think I just have an average forehead, but I just like to have some bronze up there, so that's why I do it. Then I go in and just kind of blend it out with this e.l.f. Kabuki brush. I freaking love this brush. Good quality. It was only $6 and it's lasted me for like 2 years, and it's just like my favorite to kind of just like blend everything out. So I'm going to just kind of run this over what I just did just to kind of lighten it up. I still want it to show up though. I know some girls prefer this to be more blended. I kind of like to look like I've got a big brown line on my face, so that's just what I'm going to go with. You do you, I'll do me. So next we're going to take more contour and just put it right under our lip. Now be careful, you do not want to go down too far on this because it'll look like you have a beard or like a 5 o'clock shadow, so make sure you blend that out pretty good. Got a hair in my mouth. But anyway, make sure you blend that out pretty good. And that'll give the illusion of a fuller lower lip. And then I'm going to also take some contour and try to mask this triple chin I have here. So if you just run this under your chin and along your jawline, it kind of slims that a little bit. And I also kind of try to bring it down. Now I go in with a bronzer brush that has some like leftover product on it, again because I'm nasty and I don't wash my brushes, and I'm just going to kind of pull all that down so it blends, so it doesn't just look like brown, you know what I mean? So we have that. I'm also going to take this and just kind of hit my forehead and my cheeks and my chin. Now I have a larger chin, so I don't really like to highlight my chin too much because it's already sticking out. So when we're going to highlight here in a few minutes, keep in mind that you could always highlight your chin. A lot of people do. I just have a larger chin, so I choose not to. So we're going to go ahead and go in with our, let's do eyeshadow. Let's do our eyeshadow first in our eyes, because I usually like to do highlight at the end to clean up any fallout from the eyeshadow. So again, you can use a primer if you want to. For sake of conserving product, I'm not going to, but I will go ahead and show you guys how I do my eye makeup. This would be more of an eye makeup for like going out. It is an everyday thing for me because I just like to wear a lot of makeup, but it could be like a night look, something like that. So I'm just going to go in with the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. I guess I love that brand, but anyway, here's what it looks like. You can see kind of which my favorite colors are. Lately I've been loving going in with the shade Love Letter, which is this pink. And I just apply that right directly to my crease with just a fluffy brush. And I actually just kind of blend that all over. It gets on my lid and everything. I find that like oranges, pinks, reds, and then obviously browns really complement blue eyes. So I know this looks crazy right now. Again, we're going to blend everything out. Also drag this down to your lower lash line. And then you're left with this. Now I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just kind of blend out any harsh lines. Just kind of make it look a little more uniform and not quite so crazy. So next I'm going to take a more dense brush, and I'm actually going to apply the shade Antique Bronze, which is this like brown, kind of like coppery color, sort of, like it has some flecks of pink, I don't know, really cute. And I'm just going to apply this directly on the outer corner of my eye and then drag it just a little bit into the crease, just to kind of deepen up your crease a little bit. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. If you want to go really dramatic, you can make it as dark or as light as you want for less drama. Obviously darker, the more drama. But I think I kind of like it right there. So we're going to go ahead and leave that. And then I'm going to move on to eyebrows. I am by no means a master of eyebrow art, so kind of keep that in mind. I kind of suck at doing brows. As you can tell, I kind of don't really have any natural brows, which is a video for another time. But I'm just going to brush out the eyebrow hairs that I do have, and then go ahead and I'm using the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. This is in the shade Universal Taupe. I love this brow pencil. It can be dark, it can be light. It just really depends on how much you go over it and how hard you push, which is what I really like about this pencil, because it kind of suits my needs. I dye my hair on and stuff all the time, so it always works. No matter what hair color I have, it works. So I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to look this way, so give me a second here. Again, because I don't really have too many brows, I have to fill them in quite a bit, but you can kind of see the difference there. I usually just draw a straight line on the bottom, and then I darken the tail, and then I draw a straight line from about where your eye is, like up and over, and then this front part right here, I just kind of draw little like fake hairs up, and then just kind of brush it out. I don't want it to look super defined at the front. I don't want it to look like Sharpie brow, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so the next brow, this is where it gets fun. I have to always remind myself eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so let's see. Okay, the lighting on this eyebrow is bad. Let me try. And the main problem with this brow is that I don't really have any hair at the beginning to really go by, so sometimes I go crazy and have really fluffy big brows that just don't complement my face at all. But I think today we're gonna go ahead and work with these. That looks pretty good. I usually set my eyebrows with a clear brow gel. I just like this one from NYC. It's actually a clear mascara. Oh, Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. So I guess it's for your brows too. It was like $2 or $3, but I've had it for a while and it works really good. And you just want to take some of the product and just brush through your brows so your hairs stay in place. And then next is the fun part. It's eyeliner. I wear a lot of eyeliner because I don't have any upper eyelashes and hardly any bottom upper eyelashes, which again is for a video for another time. If you're interested, just Google Lori Trichotillomania, that'll explain it, but I'm going to save that for another time. But eyeliner to me is pretty essential because without it, I have really nothing going on with my eyes, you know what I mean? I can't just put mascara on and be all cute, like cute natural, like no, I gotta be gothic like 24/7. So my favorite eyeliners are actually drugstore. The first one is the Revlon Colorstay, and I actually try to get the shade, the black brown, just because again brown makes blue eyes pop. So this is pretty much black if you push hard enough, but I do kind of like a little more of a brown tint. And then this is my absolute all-time favorite eyeliner. You can't really tell because the name rubbed off, but it's Jordana Fabuliner. This is sold at Walgreens for like $2.99 or $3.99, and I swear to God, one tube of this like lasted me one time for like 2 years. I wore it like every single day. I mean, you can get so much wear out of this, and it's perfect. It lasts all day. I would never use something besides this. Like, I love this. Can you please stop? Go. Okay, so anyway, I would never use something besides this. Oh, look at my doggy. She's so cute. Okay, so I usually start with the Revlon Colorstay one, and I just go ahead and put this on my upper waterline. And when I close my eye, it does kind of get on the bottom line too, which is fine. I just don't really like a thick, you know, under thing because my eyes are small anyway, so I don't want to make them even smaller. So I just do my waterline with this, and then I just go ahead and do quite a thick line on my upper line, and you can see it looks like that. And then I actually go over it with the Fabuliner, and that's when I do my wing. So I just fill it in. And I look like I'm gonna fly away with these wings today, but you get the gist. So that's that. And eyes are pretty much done. I do go in with an underbrow color. Now you can clean up your brows with concealer too. If I'm feeling real fancy, I'll do that, but just kind of for the simple everyday look, I'm just gonna go into the shade Tempura, which is just basically a cream, like beige shade, I guess. And I'm just gonna pop that under my brow. I like mattes under my brow. I find that shimmers under the brow kind of show a lot of texture for me, like if I'm having eyebrow hair grow in or something, and I don't really want to draw more attention to that. So just a light under eye color looks great. But in the corner though, I'm going to go in with this shade Vermeer, which is Vermeer. which is just this shimmery like champagne color. And I'm just going to pop that right in my inner corner and just kind of drag it up just a little bit. And it just adds a little something extra, you know? Okay, so that looks good. Eyes are done. I lied, eyes are not done. I mean, I'm going to add a little bit of the shade. Let's add some of this regular orangey color to the bottom lash line, just to be a little extra. See, it kind of looks like that. It might look like a pink eye right now, but when I do concealer, it's going to kind of clean that up. So here's what we have so far. Almost done. Basically just highlighting left. My favorite highlighter is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. I love this highlighter. I actually have quite a bit of this left, but again, I'm being stingy, and I'm just going to use my favorite drugstore highlighter, which I don't even know if they make this anymore. Well, I guess it's a drugstore concealer. It's Ready Set Gorgeous by CoverGirl, and I just really like this. I feel like it's a really good consistency. I think this is the lightest shade they offer, but I usually just draw a little triangle just right under there. I see some girls do this and they use a ton of product, and I'm like, girl, how does that get blended in? Like, I just feel like this is a ton of product right now. Like, I use more than I normally do, but I'm like, how does that get blended in? Like, where does it go? Where does it go? So anyway, again, if you have a normal size chin or smaller chin, go ahead and put some of the highlighter on your chin as well. I skipped that step. You can also put it on your upper lip. I skipped that step as well. So to blend this in, I normally would use a damp beauty blender, but I do also like this Expert face brush from Real Techniques. Real Techniques actually has really great brushes, so I like them. So anyway, I'm just going to blend that in, kind of see how it looks there, and down the nose, and then also the center of the forehead. And that is what we're left with. We are going to go ahead and set this with the same product we used earlier, this Airspun powder. And I'm just going to use this brush from Crown Brush. It's just a brush, I don't really know. But just go ahead and apply that. You can bake at this time if you like. I never really thought baking did much for me, so I don't really do it. But baking would just be applying it on there, letting it sit, and then rubbing it away, but ain't nobody got time for that. So that almost completes our look. I am gonna go in with some highlighter now. A really good like high-end highlighter would be the Balm Mary Luminizer. I love this highlighter. I'm gonna open it. It's broken, so, but it is well loved. That's a really good highlighter. But lately I've actually been loving this highlighter I got from Ross for $1.99. It's the brand Brooklyn Beauty. Hold on a second. Guys, hey, no. And this is just a really great highlighter. All the shades in here are nice. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the center one today. So I'm just gonna pop this on this Luxe large angled brush and just put it right there on my cheekbones. Same place that we applied the highlighter. I'm also going to put this on my upper lip and just a little on my temples because I like to look like a disco ball. Hold on. Stop. Quit. So that pretty much completes what I normally do. You might be asking about lips. I really don't do my lips like every day. I know it kind of looks silly because I've got all this other makeup on. But I just really don't find I have time. If I do lips, I do like this Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit shade in Rebel Rose. It's just a liquid lipstick. That's really nice. Also, just the e.l.f. Conditioning Lip Balm is really nice. This is like $3. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this. And it's just a tinted lip balm. Just to kind of give you a little something there, but that is it. That's how I do my makeup. You can always finish it with a setting spray. I have this one from NYX, the Matte Finish long-lasting setting spray. It's nice. Just put that on and you're good to go. So any questions at all, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I'll try to do more looks and things like that. I know it's very simple, but oh, I also got glasses today, so let's go ahead and make the big reveal. That's the glasses, so yeah, probably won't wear them. No, I'm just kidding, I need to. But anyway, any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.